Hi, this is Kathy Vick, Deeply Awake, and I'm concluding my day by talking to you. It seems right to do, and I guess I want to let you know that I spent some time out and about today. I found myself talking in different tones, much more socially acceptable, I would imagine. In my opinion, a higher sort of kind of feeling goes through that communication. I don't like it. I like this. But I find that it scares certain people. So I'm careful. I liked what they told me last night. Well, yes, it took you some time getting used to walking, but to think I'm going to figure this all out in, 36 hours is not fair. It's funny to me, actually, how natural this is. It's uncanny, because I've been watching those tapes, you know. I have seen the 44 and them twice already. Every time I do, and even now, I am sweating and hot as the sun inside, like a kiln in my chest. I watched that. It was the same person who was talking in the UFO video, so then I watched that one. Magartha. Grandmother. Holy God. I've been watching these and wondering if maybe I need to take them down, to be quite honest with you. The information contained much of it has not been released on the planet before. Are you aware of that? And I can tell you, look into my eyes. I have spent my life researching this. I have a mind that is second to none. I know what I'm talking about. I know what's out there. And this stuff isn't out there yet. I'm fully aware of the responsibility of this. And as I've been watching these videos, I've been wondering, so, grandmother, Magartha, Pleiadians, 44%, spin, losing density, all of these things. You put them together, and at a certain point, what other conclusion can you draw? Either I'm the real deal, or I'm so deep into madness. I can't even consider it. I've spent my life wondering if I was crazy, since I was a little girl. There was a TV program. I was about 12. My mother and my auntie were watching it. My auntie was nuts. It was about mental illness and asylums in America. I watched maybe 20 minutes of it, 30. And I was convinced that they were going to come after me. I left the room and went to my bedroom and tried to figure out what the hell I was going to do. Because I knew, really from that day forward, that I was certifiable. Perhaps that's why I spent so many years in psych wards, proving to myself, shift by shift by shift, that perhaps I was not insane. Perhaps I could be of service, even if I were. I don't know if you understand what it's like to be like this, but that's one of the reasons I put up Crayon's recording today, 5 in a circle. I think of all the videos he's put out. I mean, recordings. That one stands as something that, well, at least at the moment, it soothes me more than anything else ever has from him. It relieved a lifetime of guilt for not having done more, not having been more kind, not having been more quiet and meditative, for not having gotten myself out there and hugged more trees. Clearly not understanding that I don't have to do it alone anymore. And I never did. But of course we came in singular and believing that particular illusion. There was no internet when I was 12. I couldn't hop on Facebook and say, holy crap, I feel crazy. No. Instead, I walked for decades, convinced that somehow, if I opened my mouth and spoke, I would harm people and get locked away. So, today is a day of great celebration. Walking into a restaurant this afternoon, proud of who I am, confident that no matter who I encounter and what little problems or whatever, it's all a gift. It's all gentle. It's all purposeful and, oh, I'm so fine. I'm just really okay. And this in the midst of more relationships crumbling, more hopes dashed, more personal, more solitude. More solitude. I think that's the one thing that worries me the most, is whether this will isolate me from the things that I want to achieve, experience, give, and receive. I am assured by I still don't have a name for it. They've told me precisely why I don't have to worry. They stand with me, they sit with me, and they walk with me now. And I'm not alone. In a fundamental and palpable way for me. I work on such little things as affect. How I'm coming off, because it's important to put people at ease and not freak them out. So what if it feels good to me to be talking like Magartha? And I can assure you it's quite pleasurable. If it troubles others, there's no need. I spent a lifetime taking on roles. There's no problem with assuming a role. Briefly, when needed. To give someone else comfort. But I think that will pass too. I don't want to be responsible for someone else's feelings anymore. Because I know that I am not anything but in love with the people in front of me. So their contentions that I'm angry or crazy, misled, self-indulgent. These judgments begin to just become a yammer. Background noise I've had my whole life, and it just is being drowned out by something more real and something that's healing, something for which I have a growing stack of evidence, which apparently is important to me. It's important to someone because I keep generating it. I may not know where I come from, but I know who I am. And I know why I'm here now. I like when we say, oh, such determination. It will never be enough. I will always go farther. That's why I'm here. This is my job. All that stuff. Oh. It's so nice to finally be here. And to be honest. So I thank you for listening to this. I wanted to capture my joy and my peace and serenity. Good night.